Welcome, Namaste. Let us begin with the warm-ups, Dao In. Just start with shaking down the tree. Just kind of shake down the day or the week, whatever happened until now. Kind of reset the nervous system a little bit. Release the muscles from any tension they were holding. Move the lymphatic system, and maybe you go a little bit to your left, a little bit to the right. A little bit to the left, a little bit to the right. And then you can release your arms by the side and kind of like let them hang loose. 3, 2, 1, nice. Part your feet a little wider than shoulder distance apart. And come to ringing the temple bell. We're also known as empty sleeves. So you're wearing this huge coat. You're not wearing the sleeves are just rotating. So release your arms to that centrifugal force. Turn your hips to one side, then the other. And watch how I'm pivoting on that back foot. I don't want to tweak my knee. I want to assist that. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Maybe a little bit of a toothpaste action here. And then the other side. Nice. And then let's start by warming up all the joints of the body, beginning with the fingertips, as if you're playing an invisible piano. See if you can release or reverse rather that direction. And then get your wrists in. The wrists are a major joint of where a lot of meridians, 6 meridians go through. Reverse. So we're warming up the synovial fluid, remember, allows for electricity to move through the whole body so it doesn't get stagnated or inflame at the joints. Coming into the elbows. Gentle fist perhaps, try that. And reverse. So I'm trying to keep my triceps parallel to the ground, nice. And release. Shoulders. Take a deep breath in. Exhale with the side, say ha. Nice, reverse. Backstroke, backstroke, backstroke. Nice, and release. Inhale, shoulders up to ears, you're coming up to your toes, up, 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 up. Exhale, ha. Release with a little bit of a thump on the heels. Inhale, inhale, exhale, ha. One more, inhale. Shoulders up, up, exhale, ha, nice. Do the okay sign with your hands, but connect these two. Release them to your lower tantien. Drop your chin to your chest. Gently look all the way up and back. Come straight, look all the way to the left. Exhale all the way to the right. And as you drop your chin, let's begin with circles. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And reverse. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Release. Release your hands. Bring your hands to your waist. Coming to awaken the hips. Awaken the synovial fluid in the hips. The way I see synovial fluid is it's like coconut oil and reverse. So when it gets a little cold, it solidifies, it becomes white, solidifies. But if you warm it up, even some movements, it becomes nice liquid and moves throughout the whole joint. Then electricity can pass through it easily. And come to the center. Plant your right foot down, make big circles with your left. Again, getting to hips and reverse. Nice. And then coming to center, warm up the kneecap, huge joint here. Put your palm as a second kneecap on top of that. Rotate. This is called stirring the kettle. Go one direction, then the other. And then stirring the teacup, just the ankle. One direction, then the other. Then point down, and then flex, then shake it out. Shake it out, shake it out. Shake out the hand, you might as well too. Plant your left foot on the ground, on your mat. Big circles with your right. And reverse. Finding again that kneecap, warm it up. And then stirring the kettle. Reverse. And then stirring the teacup, just the ankle, and then reverse. Don't worry about which way you start. Make sure you get both ways. Shake it out, and then just a little shaking down the tree in between. Wonderful. We've awakened all the joints of the body. Let's start with tapping. Make a nice gentle fist with your left hand. Key here element is the loose wrist, So we begin to tap towards the side body, and watch that, the wrist is totally loose. Open the side body, coming up spleen meridian. Come all the way into the center, the dome of the armpit. That's heart one. So you say, awaken, my sweet heart, awaken. Deep breaths in, exhaling with a sigh, say, ha. Come down, and coming up from just above the groin, an inch from the center line. And then when we come to the diaphragm, coming up kidney meridian, it goes all the way out, and comes just right under the collarbones. And then we're going to take it all the way to lung meridian, lung one, right at the corner of collarbone and shoulder. Say Deep breaths, awakening the lungs, releasing any sorrow, bringing life force, and then come down the inside of the arm. Stay here a little bit, in the center of the palm, the lao boom point, pericardia me. Connected with your heart. That's why it's important to hug, to touch, to pet your cat, the dog. And then on the top, the yang side of the arm. And then with a little help of this hand, I'm going to get all the way to the back here. Intestine. And then very gently coming across the collarbone, stomach meridian, and down the main avenue of the conceptual vessel. And release. So, wiping out, wiping off. And take it to the other side. Gentle fist, really relaxed wrist. Coming down, up rather than side. Notice if you have a sudden urge to sigh or yawn when you come here. Awakening the heart. Go down, spleen, releasing anxiety. And this time coming up down, just an inch to the right of midline. And at solar plexus, the kidney meridian rises, goes outward, and comes right under the collarbone. An inch or half an inch under the collarbone. And then from there, kidney 1 will bring that energy up. Kidney 1 under the feet to kidney 27. We're going to go to lung 1, and we say, yeah. Ha, ha, ha. Down the inside of the arm, the yin side. Awaken your lao boom point. This is an extension of your heart. Then on the top of the palm, loose wrist, and then intestine meridian in the back of the shoulder blade. And gently, keyword, on the collarbone, gently, 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 stomach meridian, and down again, main avenue, the conceptual vessel that runs right in front of the body. And then from here, bring your hands to, bring fingertips together, once again to chicken beaks. We're going to do nice circles around the kidney and adrenal area. And even here, you could say, and release. Gentle fists. Come to the side of your body. Watch the loose wrist. Come down the side, the outer seam of the pants. Come down spleen. Come all the way in the inside, coming up kidney meridian. As far in as you can. And then come all the way around the waistline to the back. Getting UB meridian. Circles around the buttocks. And then down the back side of the body. Opening UP meridian, releasing jealousy and inviting in progress. And then come in the front of the body, just right inside the tibia bone. Coming up stomach meridian so we can stomach the day that's coming, or anything, opening stomach meridian, anything that we want to integrate. So coming here, we're going to come into a nice place of counting. 1, 2. 1. Loose wrist. Looking at the lymphatic system. Pumping the lymphatic system. Our main avenue of detoxing. Let's go 3, 2, 1, and release. Shake it out. Shake your shoulders left and right. Up, down. Shake up. Nice. So opening and closing with shaking down the tree and ringing the temple bell. Deep breaths, inhaling all the way to your perineum. Exhale. Exhale a little bit more. Say 3, 2, 1. Release. Shake it out. See if there's anything you want to do. Maybe put your hands across your skull. Dust any residual energies. Feel as if you just came out of the flour factory and you got all this flour everywhere. Dust it off. So now here we're so much more ready to get into the practice. And we're so much more ready to find Tadasana. So Tadasana is where we start from and where we end. Standing up in the morning is where we start from and where we end before we finally sit down and to bed again. How I stand and where I stand in life is obviously hugely important, or it is to some of us. So how you stand really dictates what energy you're putting out. How your meridians are aligned in such a way that they give you the optimal flow of energy through the whole body, giving you a nice, beautiful, expansive and symmetric energy field around you. So you want that energy field to be nice and symmetric all the way around. So let's begin with kidney meridian. Let's begin with foundation, hands and feet. My feet take me everywhere I go in the world. My hands allow me to do almost everything I do in the world. Look down at the feet, bring attention. Lift your toes off the ground, and then as if you're casting nets, spread them out. You may choose to bring the large toe and the pinky flat on the ground. 3 middle ones are floating up. Watch how that opens kidney 1, right under the ball mound in the center. Micro bend your knees. We're going to grab that kidney meridian that comes in the inside of the legs. Scoop the tailbone and inhale, lift it up. Engage your quads. Have that there. Hold it. Invite your navel in towards your spine and lift your ribcage up and away from the pelvic floor. Tuck your chin in and lengthen up through the crown of your head. Feel as if there's an invisible string. Actually try that with index finger and thumb. Grab the crown, a little bit hair from the crown, and pull it up. Feel like you're really letting the whole spine lengthen. Keep on dropping the tailbone. Sacrum is pointing to the center of the planet. Crown of the head, give it a couple taps. Release is pointing straight all the way up to the center of the heavens. Inhale, bring your hands to your heart. Press the fingertips together, awaken the center of the palms. And then invite the tip of your tongue to your upper palate, a gentle smile at the edges of your lips and the edges of your eyes. And here, as you flare out your nostrils, inhale. A beautiful stream of prana right down the center core of your body, all the way to your perineum. Exhale, release. Inhale. All the way to your perineum, and then it spreads all the way down to the feet. Fatten out the toes, strong quads. Don't forget the quads. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale, say ha. And at the bottom of the exhalation, invite the navel in, say ha. Feel as if you're ha, wringing that breath, squeezing that breath out. Inhale and open your eyes. If you have them closed, open your palms, tell the motor system, I let it all go. Nice. And let's do that again. Tadasana is what all the yoga postures are about. That's why we will be going to the postures, coming back to Tadasana to see here in what we call the point of origin, right, where we're returning to our inner self. Look at the toes, lift your toes off the ground. Bring down the large toe and the pinky. Watch if that's hard. Just keep on practicing it. It will come, or just fan out the toes. Micro bend the knees, scoop the tailbone, lift that kidney energy up, engage your quads. Invite the navel in, lift the rib cage, tuck the chin. Inhale, hands to your heart. And as you press your palms together, especially the fingertips, hollow out your armpits. Open that space for heart 1 meridian to open. Put your chin back towards your chest and watch how that opens the occipital ridge, space in the back of the neck. Tip of the tongue now to the upper palate, connecting the heart as the root of the tongue is the heart. Bring it all the way to the tip to connect to the upper palate, to connect with the pituitary gland, which sits right on top of the upper palate. Inhaling. Feel that gentle or beautiful smile at the edge of your lips and eyes, lifting the corners of your lips, your awakening stomach. 1. And inhale fully, exhale totally. But once again here, even with your eyes closed, fan out the toes, feel your metatarsals really engage. Scoop the tailbone as you micro bend this time, the knees. Scoop the tailbone, grab that kidney energy, lift it, engage your quads, engage your abs. Press your hands together, both hollowing out the armpit and widening the collarbones. Tuck the chin back, lengthen up as if you're going to touch the ceiling with the crown of your head. Tip of the tongue holds it to the upper palate. Everything is right there. Inhale down the front side of the body as if that inhalation is coming down through the tip of the tongue to the heart, to the stomach, to your perineum. Inhaling down the front side, which is the conceptual meridian. And then exhale from the perineum up the back of the spine. Exhale, 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 tucking the chin as if you're propelling that exhalation up the back of the spine, over the head, and it comes and spills down the forehead, over the nose, all the way to the upper lip. That's our governing meridian. Only to give way once again to the conceptual meridian, where the tip of the tongue picks it up, the front side of the body, the yin, right, where everything is soft, the belly, the openings of the eyes, the nose, the mouth, the ears, right? And then behind we have governor meridian. Inhale down the front to conceptual. Exhale up the back where the yang side is. Strong back, right? Rib cage, bones, all the yang. The back of the skull. And exhale. Ha. Inhale, open your eyes. So from here, now that we've set Tadasana, we've come to the point of origin, or else known also in the martial arts, we say, we've set our platform. I know where I'm coming. I am coming home. And this is where you check in with all of your yoga. How much closer can I come to that optimal alignment, where I have a nice, beautiful straight line from the crown of the head to the perineum? I'm engaging all the muscles inward, squeezing the body, getting taller and taller, and breathing deep into these open meridians. And the more I do this, the more I'm coming home. I'm coming back to the point of origin. And the more we do this, the more we practice it day by day, practice by practice, the more I realize that I'm really, really coming home. And that is a quiet, beautiful, expansive place. And when I'm in there, quiet within myself, when I open my eyes, I can really open my eyes to what's in front of me. Let's close this part by gently tapping the heart. Notice if you've forgotten the feet, fan out the toes, scoop the tailbone under, lift the rib cage, tuck the chin, inhale, tip of the tongue, the upper palate. Are you smiling? Tap the forehead, connecting the heart with the prefrontal cortex, and coming to live in the front side of the body, between heart and prefrontal cortex, rather than living between the amygdala and the adrenals in the back of the body. Inhale here fully. Exhale, release. Take a moment come within. Now begins the practice of yoga, means now begins introspection, now begins inviting the attention to how I am feeling, not thinking, feeling. Inhale, bring your hands to your heart. Exhale, namaste. Namaste, namaste. So Tadasana, the mountain pose where you want to stand like a mountain, returning to the point of origin, being truly yourself. Namaste.